Today's guest hopes to make women feel beautiful and think positive. She writes an online blog that talks all about wonderful stuff. It's called Delicious Life, as well as an online magazine about her cute, quirky, sexy, and very funny persona, Holly Pinafore. Welcome back, Holly.
Sexy.
Oh, I love it. How are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You look fabulous, as always.
Well, I'm wearing the theme of my magazine, basically. I found this in a store, and it had kind of all the same article topics that we're writing about. Fabulous at every age, you know, living, well-being,
living
confidence.
well, relaxed, green.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm digging it.
So, you know, if somebody's checking me out, I want them to see the positive,
yes,
you know, attributes about me.
There's nothing negative about you, Holly, just to let you know, okay?
Yeah.
So now, what are you going to be teaching us to make today?
All right. This is a half-raw, half-cooked pie.
Okay.
The crust is raw, so that means you don't have to bake it. You don't have to do anything with it. All you need is a food processor or a chopper.
And what's interesting is you and I were talking earlier, you said that a lot of people are moving towards a more raw diet.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is perfect.
This is perfect for that.
Okay, perfect. Now, where do we actually begin? And what ingredients do we want to use?
All right, well, I'm going to have you make the crust.
Okay.
All right? I blended some almonds, flaxseed. This is ground flaxseed.
Okay.
Coconut and dates. You got a date, baby?
Oh, hey, yeah.
You want a date?
Yeah. So Holly brings jokes as well, everybody, as you can see.
I love it. 'Cause you know what? All right, the dates are sticky, so they bind the crust together. So you don't have to use eggs, you don't have to use honey or anything. You don't even have to add sweetener because the dates are so naturally sweet.
Okay,
and they're great for you. So you could spoon it out, or you just take your fingers on there, okay?
Okay.
You can always add a little bit of water if the crust is too thin.
Okay.
But this is going to be more of like a crumb type of a thing. You could just get on there and do
Yeah, just throw it all in there.
Throw it all in there.
Perfect.
Yeah, and this is about 1.5 cups of almonds and then another 1/2 cup of ground flax seeds. All right, perfect.
And
So
all you're
pack
doing
it
is
in
blending this. You don't have to cook or bake this at all.
Not at all. If you want to put it in the oven, feel free to pop it in 350 for 15 minutes, but there's really no need to because it's just, it's like a crust on its own because of the almonds, okay?
Perfect.
So next, the secret is the roasted fruit. Now you don't have to roast the fruit at all. This is, I have it done previously.
Okay.
But you want to go grab the one in the oven?
Yeah, I'll grab the one in the oven, but can we look at this? I mean, look at how beautiful this is,
Looks like a big cookie, right?
Oh, it's amazing. I love that.
It's like a big coconut cookie.
And I bet the coconut's going to be really good with the date in terms of the texture and in terms of the taste.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll grab the one out of the oven. And you said the key is to use it, the roasted.
You're going to roast it at 350 for about 15 minutes with some foil on the top. Okay. And then you're going to take the foil off, and then it roasts for another 15 minutes, okay?
Now, can I ask you why we're roasting?
Because if you can tell, all right, I have some grapes in there.
Oh, are these
grapes? I tried roasting grapes, okay? They, doesn't it taste like kind of like a sweet wine to you? Yeah. I put them in a salad once before. They're delicious. There's mango in there, pineapple, because when you roast, it brings out the natural sweetness of the fruit, and it kind of, the caramelization goes perfectly.
And then look at the juice. It looks amazing. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we're going to leave this here, right?
Yeah. I was spilling blueberry juice this morning everywhere.
Okay,
like I was
my kind of girl.
Blueberry juice. All right. So next what you're going to do is you're going to just spoon the fruit over the top. You can use some of that.
The spoon over the Okay.
Yep.
And you call this the sweet and sexy roasted fruit and Nutella pie.
I sure do, because Nutella, which we're going to get to next, is, of course, every girl's quick fix when you're having a bad day.
Yes, it's wonderful.
We had them mega-sized in my college dorm room. We would pull that stuff out when we, you know, oh, did you do bad on a test or whatever? Your boyfriend dumped you.
Yes.
Just go on in there, have a talk with your girlfriend, and stick the spoon in. You don't even need anything.
Every
you just need the
guy
Nutella
right
jar
now
and
is
spoon.
covering his girlfriend's ears.
That's all. In Nutella, yeah. Okay, and there you go. Perfect.
All right, so we put this here like this.
See, you can make this tonight.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So what we have over here is our Nutella, all right?
Okay.
This is our chocolate hazelnut spread, okay?
And it's really thick.
It's really, really thick. So you cannot just melt it like this.
Okay.
Okay. But you could put it in the microwave with some soy milk. I have soy milk right here because that's what I use.
All right.
And, you know, you just 30 seconds is all you really need. And then you stir it. If you don't want to scorch it because then it's just going to get clumpy and it's going to be nasty.
And you don't need butter, so you're literally only using soy milk. And what else? What is this?
Okay, we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Okay. Because for some reason I discovered that cinnamon and chocolate is a marriage made in
almost like heaven.
I don't even, not even heaven, better than heaven.
Oh, okay. If it gets any better,
out of this universe, baby.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our thick chocolate sauce.
Well, let's tilt that down. Let's show everybody. Look at that,
everyone. It's almost like a fondue.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so when you're doing this, you don't want to cook this at high. I mean, you got to be really careful. So it's just a slow kind of a process.
It's a slow process. If you put it on high, you're going to scorch it, and if you burn the chocolate, it's done. You can't do anything with it.
Perfect.
All right. So
now, what step do we want to take next with that?
All right. We are going to drizzle it all over the top. Oh. You want to taste it first?
Yeah.
You know what? I got to get down in there. I got to get down.
That is really good. Who knew? Okay, we're the two of us together up in this kitchen. It's a hot mess. Look at us over here.
Hot mess.
All right, I love it.
Right though, isn't it the cinnamon?
It is really good.
The cinnamon brings out the flavor of the chocolate.
And I like that we don't have to use butter.
No butter, no sugar.
To save on the calories.
And notice how I use no sugar in this at all. Some people, when they're caramelizing fruit, think that they need to add sugar. Not at all.
Okay.
Because I have peaches in there. I have the grapes. I have anything you want to use. Mango,
but it's going to have the natural sugars that are healthier, that are fine.
Perfect.
All in moderation.
You can add whatever fruit you have, apples, whatever you have in your fridge.
Okay, so now where do we go?
Okay. I'm going to let you design.
Oh.
You're going to put the final touches on a work of art.
I love that we get to be freestyling here in the kitchen together.
I don't measure anything. Yeah, I have the measurements over here.
Well, I'm doing this right now. Will you tell us really quickly about your website? I know you did a complete overhaul on your website.
I absolutely did, and I designed it myself. Technology was not my best friend, but I worked with it, and I taught myself how to design the entire site. We care about women. That's the importance. We want to show people that we really care about them. We want them to feel good about themselves in every way.
Absolutely.
We want them to have a positive body image. We want them to, have success in relationships, careers.
And so you work with a ton of different women that kind of go on. It literally is like an online magazine.
Yes,
so for people who are watching that want to log on, what is the website?
HollyPinafore.org or HollyPinafore.com. We're the same. I linked the two together, so now we're more of a .org too.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, all right. Now, do you want to add some coconut?
Go ahead and throw that on there. Listen, if you're watching, everybody, you want to give this a try, you know what to do. WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style.
Wow, man. Ooh. I didn't know you were going to add all that chocolate, but I think it looks much better with the chocolate.
Hey, listen, we've got Logan and Alexa over there, and they're going to be coming over in a minute. Stick around, everybody. We're going to be chatting in just a little bit, so don't go anywhere. We're talking about the Kids Marathon when Connecticut Style returns. Don't go anywhere. Wow.